Hola, hola, hola everybody, ¿cómo están? Espero se encuentren bien. Hope all is well. Hello everyone, feliz año, happy New Year's. Wow, life be life in y'all, but I'm so thankful. Estoy bien agradecida por mi vida, por mi familia, por oportunidades, por mi salud, por mis amiguitos, mis vecinos, mis compañeros de trabajo, mis amigos, por mis sueños, por mis antepasados. Like, the list goes on, the list goes on, the list goes on. Okay, and I have to let you all know, let me just go ahead and say, perdóname. Please forgive me. It has been months since I sent out a email Newsblast newsletter. Um, that really sucks. I'm not gonna say period. Period. Life has definitely been lifing, and I have been navigating and surviving. And le doy toda la gloria a Dios. I've been thriving through a very crazy transition of my life, both personally and professionally. Um, but as Maya Angelou said, still I rise. So not just still I rise in isolation, but and still I walk and still I progress. But you gotta first acknowledge it so that you can rise. So I just wanna moving forward be committed to having this video newsletter. I think this is a lot easier for me to commit to because I honor that everyone has different ways of processing, right? And not just input, but also one how you express your thoughts and obviously your own output. But for me, I am definitely an expressive, a verbally, that sounds kind of crazy, verbally expressive. Sounds weird, but I'm a very expressive through words, through actions, but through words are very powerful for me. And so I want to be able to capture thoughts that I can share. And it doesn't seem as organic for me to always sit down and to write out my thoughts. So I think in honoring the same way that we need to differentiate instruction with our students, differentiate even the way that we plan our lessons, I think we also, for our own selves, need to realize that we too need to differentiate how we are going to navigate this life and this profession of being a teacher in whatever that context of being a teacher is for you. And so for me, I think creating these video newsletters and posting them on YouTube is just the direction that I can not only build upon and build while I'm navigating through it, but also it's self-supporting. It's not me having to think that I got to do stuff how it was once done as that being the only way to do something. That there are also other options. So, welcome to the Jessie Feliz video newsletter, y'all. All right, so got a few announcements. I'm not going to be here all day because look, we all got different schedules, right? But I just want to let you know there's like two things that have been real heavy on my heart. And one is as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, it's less of like, oh, here's a New Year's resolution, and more so of like, let's pause for the cause and actually reflect. Like, do some inner work and compare and contrast in your mind what you did, how last year went, in whatever category of your life, personal or professionally, and then ask yourself, what's something that I can literally do and set my mind towards making a practice of in doing or leading up to that will be an improvement from this past year. See, that's the deeper part of New Year's resolutions. It's not just external things that we want or just things that we want, period. It has to be reflective because it has to resolve something. Do we hear that? For this specific season, I want to experience organic growth. Scale back to scale up. Bloom where you're planted. organic growth. So, with that being said, this year, the Spanish Swag Teacher Symposium will be virtual, y'all. A virtual professional learning experience for language educators. I'm so excited because we have an amazing group of language educators, and I just want to let you know whether you teach Hebrew, Mandarin, francés, italiano, Kiswahili, árabe, alemán, whatever language you teach, el español, English, right? We are all language educators. And honestly, it doesn't matter what the subject is. If you teach music, you're a language educator. If you teach math, that you are a language educator. There's language in everything. It's expression, it's thought, it's understanding, it's comprehension. It's written, it's spoken, it's read, it's non-verbally conveyed. There's so much to language. It's just the subject matter is what varies, but it's still only understood through language. Therefore, we're all language educators with different content areas. With that being said, this year, y'all, we're going virtual. And I'm so excited. It's going to be Saturday, April 27th, sábado el 27 de abril. We're going to start al mediodía at 12 noon to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing it from 12 to 4 because shout out to all of our brothers and sisters on the West Coast. Yay, yay. You know, I'm not trying to have nobody up that early, but that means they can at least start at 9. We got to try to complement as many of the time zones as we can. And the theme this year is joy from within, sustaining authentic teaching and learning in the language classroom. That's just what we're talking about. Joy from within. We want to dig deeper. I know we can always learn strategies. I know we can learn new apps. I have an app that I'm selling to schools. You know, there's always that. And those things are valuable, you know, and can be valuable. I will say every product isn't for everybody, and that's okay too, you know. But with that being said, we can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. We keep looking at things externally. We got to tap in with what's going on within so that we can experience joy from within. And when we are experiencing joy from within, our students are experiencing joy from within. And it just makes the overall environment more pleasant, enjoyable, more inclusive, and it welcomes learning. It cultivates that. So we want to talk about joy from within. I'm so thankful to be working with some amazing, amazing presenters and scholars and educators and artists. And so I'll be focusing on our unique teacher essence. Super excited to have Dr. Cami J. Anderson leading us with the theme of Joyfully Black, Authentically You. I love that Dr. Cami J is able to bring her amazingly gifted and talented, intelligent and intellectual self to the audience, but not just from an intellectual standpoint. She knows how to humanize it. And she brings that fire every time. We got Tanya Blue Shelby. Let me tell y'all about Tanya Blue. Tanya Blue and I taught in Baltimore. And I love this woman so very much. She is an amazing educator. She is a professor at Towson University. She is a wife. She is a daughter. She is a sister. She is a mother. She is a friend. And she's also an amazing collage artist. And the way that she's able to provide almost a form of therapy for the teacher as an individual, but for a teacher because we have a lot of shared experiences, right? Being a teacher, if it's not just about the check, which look, sometimes hey, we still got to pay our bills, but you know where your heart is. If your heart is for that check, then get out of here. If your heart is that you think that you're here to save somebody, get out of here. But if your heart is that you actually do want to serve the community in this capacity, you love working with kids, young adults, teenagers, and you have a passion for your content area and you want to share that with people, I think that's a beautiful thing. And we also got to realize that we also experience some traumatic things in our profession as well. And so Tanya Blue has this amazing way of having us explore from within more about ourselves, but in a creative way that's very therapeutic through collage artwork. So I'm super excited. And if you upgrade and get the Live Plus Plus teacher ticket, you will also get um, the Art of Joy Wellness box that will be shipped directly from you from Tanya Blue. It's going to have some amazing materials in it. She has blessed me over the years with these amazing, I can't even say thought provoking without saying amazingly thought provoking, awesome Lee in such intentional work that she's created over the years. She sent me different artwork and journals, and I'm excited for you all to experience that. Then we got Regina O'Neill. Girl, look, y'all. When I tell you Regina gonna bring that Baltimore, yes, I said Baltimore, people. I did not say Baltimore. Miss Regina O'Neill, La Profe Hermosa. The title of her session is Ellas son porque yo soy. When I tell you this queen is a force to be reckoned with, y'all. When I tell you this queen is a force to be reckoned with. My. You all, just you wait. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. This queen is, with her name, La Profe Hermosa. Hermosa for her is so multidimensional. She's physically gorgeous, but her craftsmanship and her heart and passion behind being a language educator, a Spanish language educator, a Black American Spanish educator in Baltimore educator, that fire, that combination, who has studied in many different Spanish speaking countries, including España, like did her thesis in Espanol. This chick right here, okay? Right. All right. So, yeah, that's what's happening on Saturday, April 27th from 12 to 4 p.m. That Eastern Standard Time. That's what's happening. And nothing will be 1000% in Spanish, so trust me, people, we bilingual folk up in here, multilingual people up in here. So you're going to get it. It's going to be amazing. We have you can get your live virtual teacher ticket. That's $99. That gives you 30-day access to the online teacher portal at SpanishSwag.com. Plus the marketplace where you can get resources from educators as well as have links and just connect you to different people doing some awesome creative things in the language learning world. Or you can do the Live Plus virtual teacher training ticket. That's going to be where you get recording of all the sessions because, hey, life be lifing, but we got to keep it moving, right? And you have a recording of the session and you have that access for up to 90 days with the marketplace. If you want to get that teacher wellness Art of Joy box from Tanya Blue, again, if you don't have to have that, you can just collect your own materials to create a collage. And we'll have a suggested list, but there's a special touch that she puts with all her gifts. Trust me, like it's just a beautiful thing. She's so intentional. And when we taught together at Southwest Academy, SWA, in Baltimore, we always represent. She was, I could tell that her expression of love is gift giving. So when she gives gifts, they are intentional and impactful and meaningful. So I'm excited for you all to check that out. Again, we're virtual this year, Saturday, April 27th, 12 to 4 p.m. noon. We're going to have lots of edutainment. We're going to have some special guest features. It's just going to be a good old time. Anything that I offer when it comes to teacher training, everybody is welcome. I'm here to develop, uplift us all as I continue to develop and uplift myself. Not really uplift myself, but more so fuel myself, and then more so encourage myself. Right? We all need encouragement, but encouragement by itself without actually being empowered through action, through coaching, through support, that's not what we're about. So check out jessiefeliz.com/symposium. Stay connected on Instagram. And, share this video newsletter. Have people sign up so they can join it. Get that Art of Joy Teacher Wellness box. If you feel led, I'm telling you all, it's going to be thebomb.com. It's going to be fun. It's going to be movement. It's going to be therapy. It's going to be, or therapeutic, I should say. It may be some tears, but it's going to feel good. It's going to feel great. And I'm so excited for us all to come together for this amazing time of community. And so that's why we call it a professional learning experience. Because what is professional is that we have this shared experience of what we profess as educators. And so that's a professional standard that we bring, but it's a learning experience. It really is an experience. And I'm just excited for us to come together. So jessiefeliz.com/symposium. Also keep following because more information will come about the Teacherpreneur Academy that's going to launch this spring. So, os quiero mucho. Love you all so much. There's so much brewing. I'm so excited, but I got to just continue to scale back and bloom where I've been planted. And I want to encourage you all to do the same. Ciao. Os quiero mucho. Bendiciones.